Can you move the ladder in any closer?
I'll turn for you a bit. We'll see what happens if the overflow goes into leverage in there.
You're going to be sorry you don't put the gloves on. Now, Eric, watch where your feet go or you're going to hit a wire off. Maybe Rick can. Gary, you slip down and see if flying club or marlin or cowlings is open. You have a hand, you know where to get a hold of one. Well, that's the top of your pistons and that's your head, and this is your magneto. Your points are in here, down in there. Those two unscrew and those points open and close like that. That mag I have at home. And this is your air intake. Picks it up from the outside and gets air to cool your generator. And it's all hooked back up into the top of here. This connection up on the top is part of your water coolant. Here's your blower, this big round outfit right in here, gray big round thing here. That's your two-stage blower for your carburetor, and your throttle control is back in here. So that when you go up and there's an aneroid set that once you're up between 12 or 16 or whatever it is you have it set at, you get your second blower comes in, you get more air in there, and it just zoom, and you get a big yaw and great amount of power and climbs in. So that's pretty well it. Here's your coolant tank up here where you check for the water at the top and glycol, and your cooling system comes wrong down in here. It's all so compact, that's why it overheats so much. That they've wrapped the cowling right around, there's no room for air to come in. As you see that the air doesn't get in there at all, only in the radiator. That's the oil system here, little door on the side of the cowling. The screwdriver in, undo that, and that'll fall free. The chain is loose. You put a screwdriver in and dip your oil, and the oil tank is right in the bottom in here. It runs sort of a U, half-moon, flat tank all along there. That's your oil supply. Your oil pumps back down in there. Your hydraulic tank up there that we just topped up on a very low, and that hydraulic is for your wheels selection, up or down only. Your air is for your brakes and your flaps. So this is your big two-stage blower again, part of it. See how it comes right around, right at the back of your whole system. Here's your starter. Down in here, it's a vertical type drive. That's the starter control, goes right up and it turns it. And here's your electrical connection for the outside thing for your car, if you got. Plug it in, it snaps back when you pull it out. But that's your electrics. Goes directly to your battery control drive and the starter, which turns your engine. That's your other magneto. And your compressor, your air compressor here, you have a certain amount of air, 30 or 70 pounds. As soon as your engine starts, the compressor comes, fills your bottle for your air supply. Okay, and these are sensors for your instruments back in here for your fuel gauge. And then you come up in here again with your water-cooled hydraulic or glycol and water, and your sensor here for your temperature gauge in your cockpit to show how much your temperature is. This is a sensor here for the oil control. Now, this, when it overheats, there's a pop-off valve up on here, automatically works, and this is out, and the outside of the cowling drips out. If you come in and see every time you shut down, that'll be bleeding out there, excess fluid because it's hot and it boils. If it doesn't boil, it'll blow your rad like the 16. Okay? What else is there? Up in here, your governors and everything else for your pitch and everything control. Okay? And if there's dust or stuff around or weeds and that, you have it closed. And now, okay, close that now. See the close? That's closed. Okay? So any dust conditions in desert or something, you have that closed. Okay, I'll move that. You'll see it. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Booster pump. Switch is on. That's a booster coil. Ignition.